The Australian Significant Investor Visa, also known as the Australia Golden Visa, was established by the government in 2012. So, this program provides a clear way for high net worth individuals to achieve permanent residency in Australia through investment immigration. So, while there is no direct citizenship by investment program in Australia, individuals can apply for it after living there for 3 to 4 years, including at least 1 year of permanent residency. Hello and welcome to EduTrainX, one of the best online platforms for PTE preparation. I am Nandini Watts, and today in this video, I'll be telling you about one of the most talked about visas in Australia, Australia Golden Visa. So hang on till the end to avoid missing any information or update about it. So as I said, Australia's Golden Ticket Visa is also known as the Significant Investor Provisional Visa, which allows successful applicants to stay in Australia for up to 5 years by investing in approved funds. So this visa also serves as a pathway to apply for permanent residency in Australia. So the Significant Investor Visa stream is designed for individuals who can invest at least $5 million in approved investments in Australia. But it also gives you a wide range of acceptable investment options, and this investment must be held throughout the validity of their visa. Talking of investment options, then here are some of them. You can make a complying significant investment and have a genuine intention to hold that investment for the duration of the visa. You have to invest at least 1 million Australian dollars in venture capital and growth private equity funds, which invest in startups and small private companies. Then at least 1.5 million Australian dollars in approved managed funds investing in emerging companies listed on the Australian Stock Exchange, and a balancing investment of at least 2.5 million Australian dollars in managed funds that may invest in a range of assets. So if the investment is withdrawn, it must be reinvested into another complying investment within 30 calendar days. You can be inside or outside Australia when you apply for the visa, but not in immigration clearance. To apply for it, there are specific eligibility criteria that the applicants need to meet. It takes around 12 to 24 months to process the visa, and after 5 years, it can lead you to getting Australian citizenship if you want to apply at that time. Talking about the cost, then Australia Golden Visa costs around 9,450 Australian dollars for the main applicant, and if there are family members, then there are additional charges for them. For family members over 18 years old, you'll have to pay extra 4,725 Australian dollars, and for family members under 18 years old, it is 2,365 Australian dollars. Then you must pay an extra charge for any applicant 18 years old or older who has less than functional English. This is the second installment charge, which you'll have to pay only when asked for it. So the best part is that the charges will be refunded if the visa is not granted. The second installment charges for the main applicant is 9,795 Australian dollars, and the family member is 4,890 Australian dollars. So as I mentioned, you will have to meet some requirements for Australia Significant Investor Visa. The first and most important being the investment of 5 million Australian dollars for the duration of the visa, which is up to 5 years. The applicant must prove that the assets or funds used for complying investment has been lawfully acquired. Then there should be physical residence for an average of 40 days per year for primary visa holders or 180 days per year for secondary visa holders before applying for the permanent visa, and have a genuine and realistic commitment to live in the nominating state or territory and continue business and investment in Australia. You must have owned and managed business and personal assets and investments. And for detailed information about it, you can visit Australia's official website. The link I'll put in the description below. You'll have to score at least 65 on the points test, which you can get for your age, English language ability, qualifications, business turnover, net personal and business assets, business experience, innovation, and special endorsement. You need it at least you need at least 3 years of experience managing one or more eligible businesses or investments. You must also have a proven track record for successful eligible investments or qualifying business activities, along with a demonstrated high level of management expertise about the eligible investment or qualifying business activity. You and your partner should not have engaged in business or investment activities that are generally considered unacceptable in Australia. The applicant and the family will have to provide police certificate from each country they have lived in for 12 months or more over the past 10 years after they turn 16 years of age. So all family members will have to provide this even if they are not migrating. The rest are the same requirements that you need for other visas as well, like having functional English, meeting health requirements, character requirements, having no debt to the Australian government, signing the Australian values statement, and you should not have had a visa cancelled or previous application refused. Now let's talk about the process of the Australia Golden Visa. First, submit an expression of interest via Skill Select online service to be nominated by a state or territory government or Australia. So after receiving a nomination from a state or territory government and an invitation to apply, then you will have to submit an online visa application within 60 calendar days. So when you will receive the approval in principle of the visa application, you will be advised when to make the complying investment. Then after making the complying investment, a temporary visa will be issued. This visa will have a duration of about 5 years and can be extended up to 9 years with a minimum requirement for physical residency in Australia. Now, let's talk about the advantages of this golden visa. First of all, it gives you the ability to work, live or study in Australia. You'll get a safe living environment and one of the highest standards of living in the world. An outstanding quality of education and the best healthcare system. With this visa, you can apply for a permanent business innovation and investment visa, that is subclass 888 investor stream, if certain requirements are met. Now you can bring eligible dependents like spouse or de facto partner, dependent children under 18, dependent children between 18 to 23 years of age, and then there is no English language proficiency is required. As I already said, functional English will do. Now there are no upper age limits. You'll have the ability to extend your provisional visa once for up to 4 years, giving a maximum of 9 years provisional visa. Now it will lead you to the pathway of the Australian citizenship also. So that was all about the Australia Golden Visa. I hope you must have a clear idea about it by now. In case of any queries, you can ask in the comment section below. Stay tuned for more regular updates like this. Till then, see you. Take care.